Okay, so we've either got the picture of the dream object or we've actually got the dream object itself now. And what we're going to do with it is we're going to sleep with it. Not sexually. We're going to either put it under our pillow of an evening, or we're going to put it on the what do you call one of those things? Like a night cabinet, a mini chest of drawers. Okay, just have it near to you whilst you sleep. So there's a beautiful circle going on here, beautiful loop. You find this dream object in your dreams, you then find it in waking life. You then bring it back with you to sleep with under your pillow or on your night cabinet. And it's just this cool loop going on, right? From dream to waking life, back to dream. I find that really cool. I don't know if anyone else does. But, yeah. So why are we sleeping with it? What's the point of this? There's a couple of different points. One is that it's going to heighten the chances of you becoming lucid. Okay? Because this object represents a lot. It's symbolic. It's symbolic of not only your ability to become lucid within dreams, but it's also symbolic of you trusting your intuition and being led to it in waking life. It's symbolic on lots of different levels, and so having it close to you whilst you sleep definitely will. It will act as some sort of honing device, some sort of focusing device. So whatever your intent is whilst you sleep, it's going to be a lot easier to achieve that. And that might not even be becoming lucid. That isn't always going to be your goal every night, necessarily. It may be, and if that's what you want to strive for, then that's fair enough. But I personally don't want to become lucid every single night anymore. I enjoy my non-lucid dreams just as much as my lucid dreams. So you might have a different kind of intent. You might have the intent that, oh, I don't know, just say, for example, say if a close family member's died recently and you want to meet up with them in the dream world, you could say maybe before you go to bed, okay, tonight I want to meet up with Uncle Bob in dreamland. And it's going to become a lot more possible to facilitate that with this dream object close to you. Because this dream object is chock full of dream bridging energy. So it's just a wonderful facilitator for all things dreaming. And it always will be now, because it's always going to represent, it's always going to be symbolic of the dream bridge that happened from your dream to waking life and back again. It's always going to represent that for all of eternity. Whatever happens to that object in the future after you die, after your body dies, after your vehicle dies, it's always going to represent that. It's always going to have that energy locked into it. And who knows, maybe you'll be led back to it again in a future life, which is definitely the case with me and little one. So, what other things are we going to achieve with our dream object close to us whilst we sleep? Like I said, we're definitely going to be able to facilitate what we want to facilitate a lot easier. But we'll also heighten our chances to continue dream bridging. This isn't the end of it, and this is the cool thing. That you start off by dream bridging an object, a thing. You know, something tangible, something solid, something that you can say, oh, this is it. But now we can get to the point where we actually start dream bridging larger things, emotions, new paradigms, new ways of living, new ways of thinking, a new love interest, a new friend, larger things. They could still be tangible, but larger, more grand in scale. Or they could just be totally intangible, like emotions. Say if you're a very depressed person, you could decide to start dream bridging more happy energy into your waking life. So you could decide, right, okay, tonight I'm going to dream that I'm the happiest person in the world, totally abundant, totally fulfilled. And you dream that, and you achieve that goal in your dream. And then at the end of the dream, you decide to dream bridge that emotion or those emotions back into waking life. And obviously this is a skill that's going to have to be honed. It's not going to just come. It may do, but it may not. And don't let that demoralise you. Never let anything demoralise you in life, because we're living this kind of life where things ain't always 100% smooth. You know, we do throw obstacles in our way sometimes to test ourselves, to challenge ourselves, to keep ourselves interested. Imagine how boring it would be if you was just like, manifest, 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 manifest. You know, it's like you want to have a little bit of a time gap. I don't want to just say, I want a new car, and for it to be there. That's boring, you know, that's for other dimensions. That's for you know, that's for us at a later point in our evolution, at least from the perspective of the current timeline. I want to say, I want a new car, and I want to work towards that. So don't think that the dream bridging will just come. It may have a little bit of resistance there, but that's just to test you. Do you really want this? Because if you're not that bothered, you'll push, push, push. Oh, I'm not getting anything. Oh, I'm bored now, I'll walk off. It's the same with lucid dreaming. You practice, you practice, you practice. Oh, no results. Oh, sod this, I can't be bothered. You're only going to get things in this life if you really prove to yourself that you want it bad. So if you really want to dream bridge, you will be able to dream bridge. Just stick with it. Believe in yourself. Believe that you can do it. And if you decide to throw some obstacles in your path, fair enough. Overcome them. Okay? And that's the great thing about obstacles. That they can either be overcome or they can be disasters. You know, from your perspective, you just say, oh, another obstacle. Oh, God, you know, why me? You know, that's what people say a lot, right? But it really doesn't have to be like that. You don't have to see it like that. You can see things in whatever light you want to see them in. It's always up to you. You're always the person that makes that choice to colour a certain situation in a certain way. But it's always you that's in control of that. So you don't have to necessarily see these obstacles as something negative. Basically what I'm trying to say is that an obstacle can be seen as something wonderful. It can be seen as a gift. It can be seen as a way to strengthen yourself. Oh, look, here's another test for me, which I can just ace and get 100% in and bolster my confidence even more. You know? So I've gone a little bit off track there, but I feel it's important to recognise the fact that resistance and obstacles aren't always necessarily a bad thing. So in summary, you want to learn how to become lucid, then you want to actually become lucid in a dream, then you want to ask to be guided to your dream object, you want to take note of what that dream object is, you want to then find it back in waking life, you want to either take a picture of it or actually bring it with you and start sleeping with it near you, either on the side table or under your pillow. And this will be a great facilitator for enhanced dreaming. It will also enhance your ability to continue dream bridging. And that's basically it in summary. To put it into layman's terms, I'd say that dream bridging enables us to begin creating our dreams within waking life. And this is something we all strive for. You know, we all want to live our dream or accomplish our dreams. So this is something very powerful, and it's a tool that could be used for the betterment of not only yourself, but it's also a tool that could be used for the betterment of our society as a whole. If we start being more willing to live our dreams in waking life.